Namaste, pranams to everyone. A very warm welcome to this session of Shri Lalita Sahasranamam chanting with meaning. Let us start with Guru Vandanam. Gurureva gatir gurumeva bhaje Gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave Na gurov paramam chishurasmi guroh Matirasti gurau mama pahi guru. Dhyanam. Sindhuraruna vigrahan trinayanam Manikya maulisphurat Taranayaka shekharam Smita mapina vakshoruham पाणिभ्यामलिपूर्णरत्नचषकम् रक्तोत्पलं बिभ्रतीं सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरक्तचरणान् ध्यायेत् परामम्बिकाम् अरुणाङ्करुणातरङ्गिताक्षीं धृतपाशाङ्कुशपुष्पबाणचापाम् अणिमादिभिरावृतां मयूखैः अहमित्येव विभावये भवानीम् ध्यायेत् पद्मासनस्थां विकसितवदनां पद्मपत्रायताक्षीं हेमाभां पीतवस्त्राङ्करकलितलसद्धेम पद्मां वराङ्गीम् सर्वालङ्कारयुक्तां सततमभयदां भक्तनम्रां भवानीं श्रीविद्यां शान्तमूर्तिं सकलसुरनुतां सर्वसम्पत्प्रदात्रीम् सकुङ्कुमविलेपनामलिकचुम्बिकस्तूरिकां समन्दहसिते क्षणां सशरचापपाशाङ्कुशाम् अशेषजनमोहिनीमरुणमाल्य भूषाम्बरां जपाकुसुमभासुराञ्जपविधौ स्मरेदम्बिकाम् श्रीमात्रे नमः। श्रीमाता श्रीमहाराज्ञी श्रीमत्सिंहासनेश्वरी चिदग्निकुण्डसम्भूता देवकार्यसमुद्यता. Try, you can chant the next 4 verses.
उद्यद्भानुसहस्राभा चतुर्बाहुसमन्विता रागस्वरूपपाषाढ्या क्रोधाकाराङ्कुशोज्ज्वला.
Continue next 4 verses, next 3 verses. Try, you can continue to chant 3rd, 4th and 5th. Shuyate va? Okay, अस्तु. मनोरूपेक्षुकोदण्डा पञ्चतन्मात्रसायका निजारुणप्रभापूरमज्जत् ब्रह्माण्डमण्डला. चम्पकाशोकपुन्नागसौगन्धिकलसत्कचा कुरुविन्दमणिश्रेणीकनत्कोटीरमण्डिता अष्टमी चन्द्रविभ्राजदलिकस्थलशोभिता मुखचन्द्रकलङ्काभमृगनाभिविशेषका वदनस्मरमाङ्गल्यगृहतोरणचिल्लिका वक्त्रलक्ष्मीपरीवाहचलन्मीनाभलोचना नवचम्पकपुष्पाभनासा दण्डविराजिता ताराकान्तितिरस्कारिणासाभरण भासुरा. Trahi, would you like to continue from 8th verse?
क्षम्यताम्।
You can chant till 10th.
कदम्बमञ्जरी क्लिप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा ताटङ्कयुगलीभूततपनोडुपमण्डला पद्मरागशिलादर्शपरिभाविकपोलभूः न्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा
Once again.
पद्मरागशिलादर्शपरिभापोलभूः नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा शुद्धविद्याङ्कुराकारद्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला कर्पूरवीटिकामोदसमाकर्षिदिगन्तरा
Continue till 15th.
निजसल्लापमाधुर्यविनिर्भत्सितकच्छपि मन्दस्मितप्रभापूरमज्जत्कामेशमानसा अनाकलितसादृश्यचिबुकश्रीविराजिता कामेशबद्धमाङ्गल्यसूत्रशोभितकन्धरा कनकाङ्गदकेयूरकमनीयभुजान्विता रत्नग्रैवेयचिन्ताकलोलमुक्ता फलान्विता कामेश्वरप्रेमरत्नमणिप्रतिपणस्तनी नाभ्यालवालरोमालिलता फलकुचद्वयी लक्ष्यरोमलता धारता समुन्नेयमध्यमा स्तनभारदलन्मध्यपट्टबन्धवलित्रया
Dhanyavadaha. Let's move to the 33rd verse. Issue. Can chant from 33rd to 38th.
कामेश्वरास्त्र निर्दग्धसभण्डासुरशून्यका ब्रह्मोपेन्द्रमहेन्द्रादिदेव संस्तुतवैभवा हरनेत्राग्निसन्दग्धकामसञ्जीवनौषधिः श्रीमद्वाग्भवकूटैकस्वरूपमुखपङ्कजा कण्ठाधः कटिपर्यन्तमध्यकूटस्वरूपिणी शक्तिकूटैकतापन्नकट्यधो भागधारिणी मूलमन्त्रात्मिका मूलकूटत्रयकलेबरा कुलामृतैकरसिका कुलसङ्केतपालिनी कुलाङ्गना कुलान्तस्था कौलिनी कुलयोगिनी अकुला समयान्तस्था समयाचारतत्परा मूलाधारैकनिलया ब्रह्मग्रन्थिविभेदिनी मणिपूरान्तरुदिता विष्णुग्रन्थिविभेदिनी
Continue.
आज्ञाचक्रान्तरालस्था रुद्रग्रन्थिविभेदिनी सहस्राराम्बुजारूढा सुधासाराभिवर्षिणी तडिल्लता समरुचिः षट्चक्रोपरि संस्थिता महाशक्तिः कुण्डलिनी विसतन्तु तनीयसी भवानी भावनागम्या भवारण्यकुठारिका भद्रप्रिया भद्रमूर्तिर्भक्तसौभाग्यदायिनी भक्तिप्रिया भक्तिगम्या भक्तिवश्या भयापहा शाम्भवी शारदाराध्या शर्वाणी शर्मदायिनी
Dhanyavadaha. So let us understand the meanings of these verses before we move to the new ones. We had to do it from 34th verse. Hara netragni sandagdha kama sanjeevanaushadhihi श्रीमद्वाग्भवकूटैकस्वरूप मुखपङ्कजा हर नेत्राग्नि संदग्ध काम संजीवन औषधिः. So the Kamadeva Manmata was burnt by the wrath, the fire from the eye of Hara, Ishvara. Hara Netragni, because of the wrath, because of the Krodha of Ishvara. So for this Manmata, what was the Aushadhi, the Sanjeevan Aushadhi? We all know that Sanjeevani is the herb which can revive the person, right, from Ramayana. So this Sanjeevan Aushadhi for Manmatha was Devi herself. So she gave life to Manmatha. She was the life-giving medicine to Manmatha. So one who gave the life-giving medicine to Manmatha, who was burnt by the wrath of Shiva, by the Agni from the eye of Shiva. Srimad Vagbhava Kutaika Swarupa Mukha Pankaja. So here, Srimad Vagbhava Kutaika Swarupa Mukha Pankaja. Mukha Pankaja means we all know. Mukha Pankaja, Pankaja means Kamala Pushpam, lotus flower. Mukha means face. So her face, her lotus-like face represents the Srimad Vagbhava Kutaika. So Vagbhava Kuta, the group of Vagbhava Grupa, that is the group of syllables. From this name onwards, the description of the subtle form, Sukshma Rupa of Devi will start. So there are three divisions actually, we can call it as Sukshma, Sukshmatara and Sukshmatama. In this it is the Sukshma Rupa of Devi begins from here. And her lotus face represents that if we take Panchadashi, so her lotus face represents the Vagbhava group of syllables. And if we remember the previous forms, we discussed about the Stula form, that is Bandasura Vadha, slaying of Bandasura, etc. But from here we start the subtle form. So her lotus-like face of Panchadashakshari, that is Panchadashi Vidya, has the Vagbhava Kuta, that too what? Srimad Vagbhava, divine Srimad Vagbhava Kuta as the main Swarupa, what her lotus-like face has. So what is Srimad? Srimad is the divine power, having the power to confer, to bless with wisdom and great powers. So like speech, jnana, etc. So the group of 5 syllables in Panchadashi is the Vagbhava Kutaika. So that is what her face, which is in the form of a lotus, represents. Kanthādah Katiparyanta Madhyakuta Swarupini Shaktikūtaikatapanna Katyadho Bhagadharini. So the first one we spoke about was the first kuta, the first group of syllables was Vagbhava Kuta. The second one is called as the Kamaraja Kuta. And from her throat, Kantha means throat, to the till the waist, she represents the Madhya Kuta, which is also called as Kamaraja Kuta. So this signifies the Ichcha Shakti, which is a group of, again, this Madhya Kuta is a group of 6 syllables of Panchadashi. Shakti Kutai Katapanna Katyadho Bhagadharini. So she represents the Shakti Kuta, which is the third Kuta of syllables, which is 4 syllables. And this is called as the Kriya Shakti group, which is related to creation. So from her waist downwards is the Shakti Kuta, which is the Madhya Bhaga or the Kama Kuta, which is called as. So we spoke about Vagbhava, Madhya Kuta and Shakti Kuta. Vagbhava is for learning of in all areas, which gives the power of speech, wisdom, etc. Madhya Kuta is for providing anything that is sought for, like knowledge or anything. Then the last one, Shakti Kuta, which is the Kriya Shakti, is the giver of all energies like creation. Moolamantratmika Moolakutatraya Kalebara Kulamritaika Kula Sanketa Palini. Moola Mantratmika. So she is the Moola Mantra herself. She is the root mantra. She herself is the root mantra. What is this root mantra? It is the Panchadashi, the Panchadashakshari, which is the root for achieving all the 4 Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. So she herself is the Moola Mantra here. Mananena, by repetition, Manana Mantra. Manana Trayate. So by repetition, Manana means repeating. Trayate means protecting, Rakshate, protection. So by repeating, it protects. Moola Mantratmika. Mantra means that Moola Mantratmika is the root mantra. So it protects by repetition. So what it means is Devi is the one who protects because of the repetition of these mantras by the devotees, by removing the I or the aham or the ego, and also protecting from this samsara sagara. Moola Kutatraya Kalebara. Kalebara, in some texts you might have seen as Kalebara. Kalebara means body, the Sharira. So this Sharira has 3 divisions. Though the Moola Mantra also has the 3 divisions from her body. We know what are that now from the previous name. We spoke about the 3 groups, which is the Vagbhava Kuta, Madhya Kuta and the Shaktikuta. So 5, 6 and 4 group of syllables. Kulamritaika rasika. Kulamritaika. Amruta means that divine nectar. Amruta. Rasika means she is enjoying. One who takes delight in the taste of that Amruta. Kulamruta. What kind of a nectar? It is the divine nectar which is flowing from the Sahasrara. So she takes delight in tasting that nectar of Kula, which is flowing from the Sahasrara, which is the Kula. That is why it is called as Kulamruta. Kula Sanketa Palini. Kula Sanketa Palini means Kula. Kula means, you can also take it as the family, a good family, scriptures, right conduct, etc. So, if we consider this Panchadashi, which is the Sanketa of a good family, or it is a Gupta Vidya, or the one who is the protector of the secrets of the Sri Chakra, which is this Vidya, Sri Vidya. So the protector, like the how a family secret is protected, like that, she is the protector of the secrets of the Sri Chakra. Kula Sanketa Palini. So we have 4 names in this verse: Moola Mantratmika, Moola Kutatraya Kalebara, Kulamrutaika Rasika, and Kula Sanketa Palini. Kulangana Kulantastha Kauliनी Kulayogini Akula Samayantastha Samayachara Tatpara. Kulangana. Kulangana. Kula means, as I said, it can be the family, Vamsha, right? So the way a family women, the chaste women, a Pativrata Sri, possessing the qualities of a Pativrata Sri, in the good family, piousness of the pious behavior of a family women. So in that way, Sri Vidya is also protected. So what it means is one who stays in the family of chaste women, protecting this Sri Vidya. So Kulangana. Kula means Vamsha. Angana means can be the women. Kulangana. Kulantastha. Kulantastha means Kula Anthastha, residing in the Kula. So like I said earlier, Kula can mean family, Shastra. So one who is inside this Shastra or the Kula or the knowledge, and one who belongs, or one who is Tripura can also be called as the Kula. Why? We will look at it in the next name, Kaulini. So Kaulini, all of us know that we all have the Kula Devata, right? So belongs to the Kula. Kaulini belongs to the Kula. Devi is worshipped everywhere, in the home, in the in the places where we dwell, villages, cities, wherever, forest, wherever. So there is a Kula Daiva, Kaulini. She is worshipped everywhere, Kaulini. So wherever is the dwelling location. So in this case, we are considering this Kula as the Sri Chakra, where Devi is there and she is worshipped. That is the Kaulini, who is worshipped in the Kula, which is the Sri Chakra, in the combined form as Shiva and Shakti. Kaulini, Kula and Akula, we can call it as. Kula Yogini. Kula Yogini is somebody who is visualized or cognized by the yogis, who have experienced or who understand the oneness of Shiva and Shakti. Why she is called as Kula Yogini is, see, generally the yogis worship the Devi in the mental form, forming a chakra in the Akasha mentally by their manas, mind, and doing the Manasika Puja. That is called as Kaula Paddhati or Kaula Achara of worship. So because of that, she is called as Kula Yogini. Then we have the Akula. Akula means she dwells, or she is in the Sahasrara Chakra. I will talk about the chakras little later again. So Sahasra Dala Kamala, she is in the Sahasrara. So Akula is both Kula and Akula, that is Shiva and Shakti, oneness of Shiva and Shakti, continuing from the previous name Kula Yogini. The yogis experience her as the oneness of Shiva and Shakti, and that Akula is one who is dwelling in the Sahasrara. Then we have Samayantastha. Samayantastha, one who is in the Samaya. Again, worshipping the chakra, Sri Chakra, or worshipping the chakra which is in the Hrudaya Kasha, considering the Hrudaya Kasha as the dwelling place, as the chakra. That kind of worship is called as Samaya. So Samayachara, so Samayantastha it is called as. So again, she is present in the form of oneness of Shiva and Shakti, and Samayachara, like I said earlier, Kaula Marga, Samayachara, it is a kind of worship which is on the inward mental worship of Sri Chakra, considering the Hrudaya Kasha as the dwelling place of the chakra. So Samayachara Tadpara. So she is engrossed in the inward mental worship of Sri Chakra, which is also done by the devotees. So Samayantastha, who is present, who is inside in the Samaya, that is the Samya with Shiva. Samya means Sadrushatva of Shiva and Shakti, union of Shiva and Shakti. So who is within that. And then she is also Samayachara Tatpara, one who is engrossed in Samayachara, puja or worship. Mooladharaika ब्रह्मग्रन्थि विभेदिनी मणिपुरान्तरुदिता विष्णुग्रन्थि विभेदिनी. So for some of us who have for some of you who know the yogic science, or who understand the importance of chakras and yoga, meditation, etc., this might be easier to relate to. There are 7 primary chakras: Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Agnya, and Sahasrara. So Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, and Agnya, and finally Sahasrara chakra. There are many other chakras also in the body. However, these 7 are the primary chakras. So here the first name, Mooladharaika Nilaya. So Mooladharaika Nilaya means one who lives in the Mooladhara. So one who is in the Mooladhara chakra, which is the base of the spine. So Mooladharaika Nilaya. Brahma Granthi Vibedini. So Brahma Granthi is a knot which is, there is a knot which represents the Brahma Granthi we call it as. So Brahma Granthi Vibhedini means breaking the knot of Brahma Granthi. So Mooladharaika Nilaya and Brahma Granthi Vibhedini. So from the Mooladhara, she moves to the Manipura chakra by breaking the Brahma Granthi Vibhedini. So one who is residing in the Mooladhara and then severing the knots of Brahma Granthi, she ascends, she rises to Manipura. Manipuranta Rudita. Udita means appearing or rising in. So appearing in the Manipura chakra. So Manipura chakra is based in the navel, and again why it is called as Manipura is in Samayachara kind of worship. Devi is adorned with all kinds of gems, manis, so that is why that is called as Manipura. So that is Manipuranta Rudita, one who is appearing in the Manipura chakra. Severing the knot or breaking the knot, which is called as Vishnu Granthi. So Vishnu Granthi Vibhedini. This Vishnu Granthi is above the Manipura, and it is called as Vishnu Granthi, and breaking that. After that, Agnya चक्रान्तरालस्था रुद्रग्रन्थिविभेदिनी सहस्राराम्बुजारूढा सुधासाराभिवर्षिणी. So Agnya Chakra is the next chakra residing in the center of Agnya Chakra. Agnya Chakra is in between the eyebrows. Generally, it represents the Guru. Rudra Granthi Vibhedini, breaking the knot, severing the knot called as Rudra Granthi. So, generally, the Anahata, that is in the center of the heart, there are two Rudra Granthis. So, breaking this Rudra Granthi, she moves to the Sahasrara. So, Sahasrara Ambuja Rudha. So, I'll just go back to the previous Mooladharaika Nilaya. Mooladhara, she is residing in the Mooladhara. Above the Mooladhara, there is this Brahma Granthi. So, breaking the knot of Brahma Granthi, she appears in Manipura Chakra, and then severing the knot or breaking the knot, which is called as Vishnu Granthi, comes the Agnya Chakrantaralastha, residing in the center of Agnya Chakra. Then breaking the knot called as Vibhedini, which one? Rudra Granthi, ascends the 1,000-petaled lotus Sahasrara, Sahasrara Ambuja Rudha, Ambuja lotus, Sahasrara thousands of petals, 1,000 petals, Arudha ascending. So, having ascended the 1,000-petaled lotus. So, then the Sudhasarabhi Varshini. Sudha means Amruta. Sudhasara streams, showers of this Amruta or Ambrosia. Varshini, who is showering the streams of this Sudhasara. The all kinds of happiness, wealth, all kinds of Sanmangalani, Sudhasara, showering the Ambrosia, showering the Amruta. Tadillata samaruchihi षट्चक्रोपरि संस्थिता महाशक्तिः कुण्डलिनी विसतन्तु तनीयसी. Tadillata samaruchihi. So, rays brilliant like the lightning flash. So, it is told even in Mahanarayana Upanishad, Vidyullekeva Bhasvara. So, she is the one who is brilliant like the rays of the lightning flash, like a lightning flash. Shat Chakropari Samsthita. Shat Chakra, 6 chakras. What is there above that? Sahasrara. Residing above the 6 chakras. Shat Chakra Upari Samsthita. Samsthita, permanently residing there. Mahasakti Kundalini. Mahasaktihi Kundalini. So here Mahasaktihi is Maha and Asaktihi. Greatly attached to the festival of union with Shiva. So Maha Tejas can also mean greatness. It is not Sakti, it is Asakti, Maha Asakti, devoted to or attached on all sides to the festival. Asakti is also the festival. So greatly attached to festivals of union with Shiva, oneness with Shiva. Mahasakti, Maha Asakti, having great Asakti, greatly devoted, attached to. Kundalini, Kundala means generally Kundala, coiled, right? So Kundalini is in the form of the akara of the coil, the coiled. So it is said the breath of this Kundalini, the energy of the soul, is the vital to the Prana Shakti. So the Devi herself is called as the Kundalini. So if we consider a Trikona, it is Ichha, Gnana and Kriya is this Kundalini. So she herself is Kundalini. Bisatantu Taniyasi. Bisatantu means the fiber of the lotus stalk. So Bisatantu Taniyasi means she's so thin or she's so fine as the fiber of the lotus stalk. So this Kundalini Shakti, which is coiled, is so fine as a lotus fiber, this lotus stalk, and it is residing in the Mooladhara. So just going back to the previous names, Mooladharaika Nilaya, breaking the Brahma Granthi, ascending in Manipura Chakra, breaking the Vishnu Granthi, then being in the center of Agnya Chakra, breaking the Rudra Granthi, and having ascended the Sahasrarambuja Rudha, that is 1000 petal Lord Sahasrara Chakra, Sudhasara Varshini, showering down the Amruta Sudhasara. She is appearing like a brilliant lightning flash who is residing above the 6 chakras. The 6 chakras, we know what are those. And she is greatly attached, Mahasaktihi, in the union, to the festival of union with Shiva, Utsava of union with Shiva. She is Kundalini, she is the Kundalini Shakti, and which is as fine as this Kundalini, as fine as the fiber of the lotus stalk. So here in this verse, we have 2 names in the first line and 3 names in the second line. However, we are understanding the meanings of this in totality. Bhavani Bhavanagamya Bhavaranyakutharika Bhadrapriya Bhadramurtir Bhakta Saubhagyadayini. Bhavani. Bhavani is a very popular name of Devi. Bhavani means, Bhava has different meanings. Bhavani, Bhava can be Mahadeva, Shankara. Bhavani, Bhava means, Bhava means the samsara, Bhavasagara, samsara sagara. Even Manmatha is called as Bhava. So Bhavani, Anna means giving life. So Bhavani means a very straightforward meaning, consort of Bhava, that is Ishvara. If we consider this as samsara, who gives us the life and helps us to cross this samsara sagara, and also one who gave life to Bhava, the Manmata, Kama Sanjeevan Aushadhihi, Bhavani. Very direct meaning is consort of Ishvara. Bhavana Gamya, she is attainable, she is obtained by the path of meditation. There are different types of meditation. What we understand is she is attainable by the path of meditation. Bhavaranya Kutharika. Kuthara means axe. Aranya means forest. Bhavaranya. This earthly existence is this samsara sagara, the forest of earthly existence, Bhavaranya. So with the axe of this, she is the axe for our forest of this earthly existence. She helps us to cross this, to swim this. Bhadra Priya. Bhadra means Mangala or auspicious, Shubhaprada. So one who is delighted in auspicious things. Bhadramurtihi. So she has a very auspicious form. Bhadramurti, auspicious appearance. Bhakta Saubhagya Daini, conferring Saubhagya, Sanmangalani, prosperity of all kinds, wealth, fortune, strength, fame, whatever, all kinds of wealth. Saubhagya Daini, to whom? To her devotees, conferring all kinds of prosperity to her devotees. So Bhavani, Bhavanagamya, Bhavaranya Kutharika, Bhadrapriya, Bhadramurtihi, Bhakta Saubhagya Daini. So there are 6 names in this verse. In the second part of second line, Bhadramurtir Bhakta Saubhagya Daini. While I have taught this together, if we split and understand the meanings, it is Bhadramurtihi Bhakta Saubhagya Daini. So Bhaga itself means fortune and prosperity. She makes her devotees fortunate. That is why she is Saubhagya Daini. Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya भक्तिवश्याभयापहा शाम्भवी शारदाराध्या शर्वाणी शर्मदायिनी. Bhakti Priya, Bhakti, we know it is devotion. Bhakti Priya, one who takes delight, who enjoys, who is delighting, who feels joyful in the devotion of the Bhaktas. Bhakti Gamya, Gamya means attained, obtained. So who is attained by devotion, by the Bhaktas, devotees. Bhakti Vashya, who can be controlled and won by devotion. So it is very easy to please Devi. You will see in the upcoming names, Nama Parayana Prita. Just by the chanting of her names, we can win over Devi. That is, we can win or we can please Devi by the devotion. So can be controlled and won by devotion. Bhakti Vashya. Bhayapaha, who removes all kinds of fears. Bhayapaha, Bhaya. So fear. So she is the remover of fear. Shambhavi, Shambhu is a name of Shankara. She is the wife of Shankara, consort of Shankara, Shambhu. So she is called as Shambhavi. She is the mother for those who are devoted, the devotees of Shambhu. She is the mother. She is the mother for devotees of Shambhu and she is called as Shambhavi. Sharada Radhya, worshipped by Sharada Saraswati. Aradhya, Sharada Radhya. Sharvani, Sharvani, Sharva, Shiva. Sharva means Shiva, whose body is in the form of earth. So Shiva in the earth form is called as Sharva. So she is the wife of Sharva. So she is called as Sharvani. Then we have Sharmadayini. Sharma means happiness. So she is conferring her happiness. She is the giver of happiness. So she is called as Sharmadayini. Let's move to the next one. So what I can do is we'll stop here today and I will request the participants to raise hands for chanting practice. Let me go to the Anagha. I've unmuted you.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste, Anagha.
हरनेत्राग्निसन्धग्न कामसञ्जीवनौषधिः श्रीमद्वाग्भव कूटैकस्वरूप मुखपङ्कजा.
Very good. Can you chant the first line again, please?
Yes, ma'am. हरनेत्राग्निसन्धग्ध कामसञ्जीवनौषधिः.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha, Anagha. Well chanted.
Thank you, ma'am.
Satya Reddy, 35th verse. I have unmuted you.
कण्ठादः कटिपर्यन्तमध्यकूटस्वरूपिणी शक्तिकूटैकतापन्नकट्यधोभागधारिणी.
Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you.
Aparna Sharma, 36th verse.
Yes, ma'am. मूलमन्त्रात्मिका मूलकूटत्रयकलेभरा कुलामृतैकरसिका कुलसङ्केतपालिनी.
Tamam. Skandhan.
राम राम भगिनी.
Ram Ram Ram.
कुलाङ्गना कुलान्तस्था कौलिनी कुलयोगिनी अकुला समयान्तस्था समयाचारितत्परा
कुलामृतैक
One second. Can you chant again, please?
Ram Ram, but it is
Ha,
art.
can you- Yes, yes.
36, yes, ma'am.
37th, I want you to chant.
कुलाङ्गना कुलान्तस्था कौलिनी कुलयोगिनी अकुला समयान्तस्था समयाचारतत्परा.
Good. Just try to follow the tune, okay?
Okay. Ram Ram.
Ram, Ram, Ram. Shailaja. Shailaja.
Namaste.
Namaste.
मूलाधारैकनिलया ब्रह्मग्रन्थिविभेदिनी मणिपुरान्तरुदिता विष्णुग्रन्थिविभेदिनी
Can you chant the second line again?
मणिपुरान्तरुदिता विष्णुग्रन्थिविभेदिनी.
Uttamam. So just generally what is observed is when we chant, like for example, Brahma Granthi Vibhedini, this ga is getting doubled. So what happens is instead of putting the dvitvam or doubling there, we generally do the mistake of making it Mahaprana, which is not correct. It is not gha. I mean, it's not about what was chanted now. I'm just in general trying to tell what is done by everyone. So, Brahma Granthi Vibhedini. So, this is Alpa Prana, but where Ga gets doubled. So, please remember that. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you.
Sitaram Subramanian. Sitaram Mahodaya, I've unmuted you.
Actually, my name is Uma Subramanian, but
Okay.
today my thing was not working, so I had
No
to log in from my
problem.
husband's.
No problem. Please go ahead.
39.
39.
Agnya Chakrataralasta Rudra Granthi Vibedini Sahasrambuja Ruda Sudasara Bivarshini.
Can I chant once? Would you like to repeat?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Agnya Chakrantaralashtha Rudgranthi Vibhedini
Agnya Chakrataralasta Rudra Granthi Vibedini
Rudgranthi Vibhedini
Rudra Granthi Vibedini.
Correct. Sahasrarambujarudha
Sahasrarambujaruda
Sudhasarabhivarshini
Sudasara Bivarshini.
Dhanyavadaha.
உங்க பேர்ல வந்தது.
Ramachandran, 40th verse.
तडिल्लता समरुचिः षट्चक्रोपरि संस्थिता महाशक्तिः कुण्डलिनी विसतन्तु तनीयसी.
Uttamam. It is once again, it is a very common confusion which occurs here. We tend to pronounce this as Mahashakti. This is Mahasakti. Mahasakti Kundalini. Mahashakti, the Shakti is there. Here, if you look at this, it is Maha Asakti if you split and try to understand this. So this is Mahasakti, Sa. Would you like to chant this again, Mahodaya?
Arye. Tadil.
Go ahead.
No, I'll chant it now. Yours.
Yes, please.
Tadillata samaruchihi षट्चक्रोपरि संस्थिता महाशक्ति कुण्डलिनी विसतन्तु तनीयसी.
Dhanyavadaha. R.R. Shivakumaran Mahodaya, 41st verse.
भवानी भावना गम्या भवारण्य कुठारिका भद्रप्रिया भद्रमूर्तिर्भक्त सौभाग्यदायिनी.
Dhanyavadaha. Rajashri Venkateshan, 42nd verse. Not able to hear you. Okay, I'll move to the next person. Srivalli Andal Velakanti. Have unmuted you.
Namaskaram, ma'am.
Namaskaram.
Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vashya Bhayapaha Shambhavi Sharadharadhya Sharvani Sharmadayini.
Second line, can you chant again little loudly?
Okay, ma'am. Shambhavi Sharadharadhya Sharvani Sharmadayini.
Okay. Your name is Srivalli?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Srivalli, see in the second line, Sharada Radhya. Sharada, the first da in Sharada is Alpa Prana. Okay, you should not put stress there. It is Sharada, that's all. In Aradhya, the last letter in that Sharada Radhya word, Dha, you should put stress. It's a Mahaprana. Sharada Radhya. Can you repeat?
Sharadharadhya.
In the next word, Sharvani, it is ta, tha, da, dha, na, fifth letter of Tavarga. Okay? Sharvani.
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 Dhanyavadaha. Remember to practice this. This is Sharvani. Na and na are different.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha. Well chanted. Bharati, 41st verse.
41st. Yes, Shri. Namaskaram.
Namaskaram, Bhagini.
Bhavani Bhavana Gamya Bhavaranya Kutarika Bhadrapriya Bhadramurtir Bhakta Saubhagyadayini.
Tamam, Dhanyavadaha. Radhika, I have unmuted you. 42nd verse.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Thank you. Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vashya Bhayapaha Shambhavi Sharadaradhya Sharvani Sharmadayini.
Tamam, Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you, ma'am.
So let us do the Mangalam. Next class, we will start with the next set of verses. So we'll close the class here today. Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Triambake Devi Narayani Namostute. Dhanyavadaha. Pranams to everyone. Punarmilamaha. Shubharatri.